in Fostoria, Ohio. It's Cliff with Buckeye Drone. If you're sitting out in traffic, there's still hope to get in here. A lot of people are leaving. This is a 12:10 update here, just 10 minutes after noon, and wanted to share the live look at Fostoria out here. The big boy, of course, is sitting there smoking. They just got through with a talk explaining about the train and answering questions. So just thought we would come back live here and show you what's going on. So I'm gonna check and make sure we're live and everything's looking good. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're watching from the car out there, we've had quite a few comments on the previous videos. Hopefully I'll be able to see your screen or your comment on the screen here. Sometimes the comment engine doesn't work as good, but just gonna check and make sure we are streaming here. This is one of the last stops in Ohio. Well, no, there's one more stop, but this is the biggest stop here. So just thought we would share out the live look of the big boy and the crowd out here. And there's still quite a few people sitting outside of the event here. I'm gonna pan down here and show you the other engines. But it is hot out here. Should have done a little temperature check. Well, 87, but it feels like 106. Because sitting on the pavement here that's been cooking all morning. There's the Abraham Lincoln. Look at that. That's gorgeous. So what's the deal with the Lincoln, Scott?
That's a UP locomotive, and it's to commemorate Lincoln signing into legislation the measure to get the Transcontinental Railroad completed. The three behind it are all NS locomotives painted for this 250th birthday and the celebration, and then the final locomotive is in traditional Union Pacific colors, and they have it out here mainly because they've had the same exact paint scheme for over 100 years now. And they mentioned that the locomotive engineer was giving a talk and mentioned how they're not interested in changing it, and they don't want a marketing firm, they don't want to change the brand, they're keeping it just the way it is.
Very cool. Yeah, and that's the one there at the end, right?
With the flag.
Yep.
Yellow locomotive with the flag.
1776. Well, that's just the... So we're gonna back out here and go to the wide view and show you. Get up in the air a little bit more. Get over the light poles.
The locomotive engineer also mentioned that in the morning they'll use the locomotives, the diesels, to kind of give it a push and get things moving inside. It takes a while to get rid of all the water that's sitting in the cylinders, and then they also use it for the dynamic braking feature that modern locomotives have on when they're coming down grades and they want to stop, and that's saving from wearing the brakes out on the big boy.
Yeah, imagine it's got one heck of a braking system. So there you go. There's kind of the long shot of the whole train. And then we're going to continue up here. Actually, I think I'm going to spin around and come down the backside and show the crowd from the opposite side of the train. What an awesome facility to have this here. I mean, I don't think there's anywhere else that would have been able to park this many people.
They mentioned during the talk that this was not in the original plans, but specific for this location, they wanted to make sure they came through Fostoria.
Yeah. Yeah, what do they call that? The Iron Triangle
Yeah.
in Fostoria. And yeah, they're going to have a real nice event there at 4:30 today. If you're still in the area, maybe you can't get in here. Maybe come down to that. They're going to attempt a unofficial Guinness World Record. And they're going to make a train. They've got a train painted out on the soccer field or a field in the middle of the triangle, I guess. And they're going to attempt the world's record of a photo. And they're going to make people stand in a formation of a train and go for the Guinness World Record for most amount of people making a train. Everybody's going to have black shirts. They've got black shirts from the event. The first 400 people, I think he said, got a black shirt. But wow, look at all the cars still out there. We were way closer than that corner that's in front of us this morning. And that's about quadruple the amount of cars that were here at 6 a.m. The first person was here last night and slept in their car out by the gate, and shortly after, I guess at 4 a.m. there was another couple people, I think 5 or 6 they said, but either way there was some real diehards. We got here a little after 6 somewhere, and I don't think we had 45 minutes maybe total. We, stop and go a couple times, but we put the drone up. You can go back and watch that video as we were coming in. But look at all the cars out there, and look, it's really not that bad once you get in here. The crowd's...
There's a lot of people leaving.
Yeah, a lot of people are leaving. There's a lot of parking left still in the lot there. So... it's just a factor of, I'm sure they're probably letting a few in at a time from each direction is one of the big issues. When we got here, there was kind of only 2 directions of a line. Now there's like 4 different directions of a line. So we're gonna come around the tail end there. And I'm bad. What's the significance of the end car?
That was I think Franklin Roosevelt's personal
FDR's
rail car that he traveled in.
Gotcha. Light it up just a little bit so you can see that. Yeah, so there's the... you can see people waiting to get in that. Fostoria, Ohio Model Railroad Club. Hey, how are you guys doing? Tuning in on YouTube. So that's it. Just thought we would share out the live view one more time. We're gonna boogie out of here and go scout some spots and get ready for the event at the Iron Triangle, I think. But wanted to at least give you one last look out here live, especially for those that are still sitting out in traffic, to give you some hope. There's still plenty of parking and plenty of room for you. Hopefully you can get in here and see what's going on. You still got plenty of time. There you go. That's a pretty cool view right there. I'll take a picture. It's gonna shutter a little bit. All right. No, I'm gonna fly the perimeter real quick, see the cars, and then come in. Probably. All right, so there's the view. Wow, look at that! All the trains, and what a great place to hold this. That is amazing. I'm gonna take a picture of that too. It's gonna shutter. Three Spikes Railroad come by your house. That's cool. What part of the area are you in? Wow. Yeah, they're still... Look at all the cars still out there. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh. Look, look, look. Look, there. That's a road we didn't even, this is the road we come in on. They're all the way, look at that. That could be people going out, I guess.
Well, I don't think they're gonna be in line.
Oh. Wow.
But there's nobody here.
Oh. Well, they probably don't know they can go that way. They're probably going down to that corner where we turned around in. Wow. Yeah, sorry folks. Yeah, this is unbelievable just how many cars are out here.
Oh, maybe they're making them go down and turn around, or are they letting them?
I'm gonna turn around and face it. Wow. Oh my goodness. So there's the pond here on the property, and then this is about where we were this morning at this farm. Oh no, I take that back. We weren't at that farm. We were around this bend at the farm. Wow. Yeah, we were in front of this, almost up by the corner over here. Look at them on that road. It's amazing. Yeah, we were right up here where that white barn is, was kind of the furthest we were back. And we stayed there for about 20 minutes when we filing in behind us, but it's still quadruple. And look at all the cars in the horizon area down them side roads. This is unbelievable amount of people. Pointed kind of towards the triangle now. There's Fostoria there, and look at that side as far as you can see there too. I'm going to spin around here and show down the main entranceway where all the tracks cross here. Yeah, this is leading down to the main entrance. They're moving. But usually, and then as far as you can see that, the other direction. Wow. Obviously you got the outgoing people stuck because of the train right now, but that looks like it's flowing pretty good out. Wow, look all the way as far as you can see that way too. Oh, and even on that crossroad, both ways. Wow. Well, yeah, I think that's gonna do it. I gotta get off here and change batteries. I think I'm gonna maybe head out of here, but just thought we would share out the live look one more time. Share this out there if you're watching. Comment where you're watching from. Yeah, and if you're down in Fostoria and you see the Buckeye drone truck or Buckeye drone logo on a shirt, say hi, come up and say hi. Love to talk to you, and hopefully come down there and be a part of the world's record, attempt at the world's record. So sounds like a fun thing, and maybe if you're in the attempt, you'll be in the drone photo. We're gonna try to get a 360-degree panorama photo of that, so hopefully we'll see you down there. If not, maybe we'll see you along the route somewhere in the morning to get the big boy coming out of Fostoria. Whatever you do, be safe around the tracks, and we will see you. Yeah, be about 15 foot back. It's for your own safety. It's not worth the picture. So all right, everybody. Hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing our stuff out there. We sure appreciate you. Have a great rest of the day, whatever you're doing, and try to stay cool. A lot of people are heat exhaustion around, so you don't need any of that. Our club is open to the public today, 1 to 5. Where you at? Comment where you're at. Look, I'm going to end the live stream now. So, all right, everybody.